Hello and welcome to my craft room. It's Rhoda. I want to continue working on my book. I'm getting through it. It's almost halfway done, and I'm still putting in the ideas of things I've come up with for everybody. Um, the kit itself is by a Jewel Design. She's on Etsy, and this is her Christmas at Home kit. And I've used different ideas of mine to put in here. Some of her papers from other kits are in here, like this one. But I really appreciate everybody coming to see me today. And this is kind of what I've gotten done so far. I've also been writing in it, so I've been journaling. Always an excellent thing. Here was my V-fold tree that I come up with. But there's a page right here. Right here is what I want to get to. And I wanted to point out that having circle dies is wonderful. I mean, you can always use them. There's some kits and die pieces you can get that's already got circle dies in them. But this one came in handy for me with these different sizes. And this is an idea I come up with that I'm hoping it will work out. I'm wanting to make onto the Christmas ball idea that is my theme through this book. I think I need that. I've got an item on the back side here as well. So we will just work on this page and see if we got enough time to do our back page. This is going to be the piece that's on top here. It is a 4 3/4 by 7 3/4. And what I wanted was it to be glued down 3 ways, and it's going to be a tag pocket, and this is the big tag. Now the reason this piece is cut out is because I wanted this silver to shine through. And we're going to hope that this works. This is one of those experimental models we're going to work with today. So this is the other 2 colors that I'm going to have. I've got a little definition here. It's for cheer. And we're going to get to it. And what I need to do first is to glue this piece down. I might have to take this off so it doesn't hinder me in any way. But let's... Oh, I already got... Look, I already got ahead of myself. I've already got the 1/8 inch tape on the back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and pull up the paper. I might have to go over and get my other... Yeah, it'll come off. And I'm going to put a little dab of glue on top of this, though. You don't want to let it just take all the pressure on its own. It needs a little bit of glue, because I'm going to have this big journal card going in and out of it. So, oh, don't get my finger stuck in it. If I'd been smart, I would have brought over my pokey tool. That's great for these things. That and an X-Acto knife. Okay. Let's go in here and do a little dab. A little dot dab. Doesn't have to be a bead. Just kind of here and there. Just to add extra. We don't want it to seep too much either. That's the thing. Okay. That's good. That's good. Now, we're going to put it on here and try to center it. I've already inked. I didn't ink the top, though. Oh, well. I do want to put a little bit of a thumb pull up here. So let's do that. I forgot about that, too. Actually, I don't really need that much of the ink here, because it might take away from the pretty brickwork. And of course I picked brickwork because of it being the chimney maybe that Santa Claus might come down. Okay, there we go. I didn't want to get too close to that spine. Oh boy, This glitter's blinding. All right, let's see if we can get this in here before it dries too much, just so I can get it trained. Oops. That is going to be a problem, I think, right there. All right, there. That might work. Okay, these pieces come out. Let me move this over a little bit. Now, my idea here is to get this in here, right where that hole's at. There we go. Get our glue on there. I'll put it in there, and it's going to land exactly where I want it to be. I have to, yep. Oh, that's already coming up there. Oh, don't tell me this glitter cardstock is not good for two-way tape. I got a feeling it's going to give me grief. Or maybe I gave it too much stress. Who knows? All right, let's go for it. Now, I'm going to try to pull it out of here after I get this part done. Are we good? I don't want to... Oops, there we go. Make sure that stays inside of the circle. It says, shoppers stay inside of the shopping carts at all times. Okay. Let's see. Is that good? It pulls right out. Yes, sir. All right. This is the top of our tag. It's from the kit. And I thought the pretty little pink flowers would go well because I need a little color on the page. I'm going to put this down. On both sides. Okay. We're going to center it. As close as possible. Okay. I have to pull up a little bit. There we go. It's nice and straight. And then we're going to put our chair on the outside. Oh, that's going to be on our brick. Right there. That's where it was. Is that where it was going to be? I think it was going to be here because I have to put my string in here. And we don't want that to be in the way. Now, this can go back down in here. We're done with that. Oh, it went in there good that time. Look at that. Success. Okay. Now what we need to do is get our little heads here for the Christmas balls. So they look exactly like what they're supposed to be. And that one's going to be here. And that one's right on the line. Look at that. And then we got this one. Oop, I don't want to get all the way down because I want to hang it over. You always want to hang it over so it looks like it's on your ball. Okay. And now, look, forever having to wipe that off. Okay. And that one's going to go in this one. Now what we got to do is get our pen so we can make our line. And I believe we're done with that. So we can cap our glue. Okay, I got my marker and my pen. And we're just going to do us a little dangle. Straight from the top up here. Try to be as straight as possible, but if not, that's okay. Oop, And I have a I have a bite out of my ruler. So I'm going to try to avoid that. Okay. This is one of the scenes I always like. I like to see hanging Christmas balls. And especially, you know, different sizes and colors and stuff like that. It's really festive. All right. Well, that's all we're going to do for that. That piece is done. And I think that worked out just right. Oh, I still got to... I'm probably going to have to lay something on that and put a little bit more glue on it. That stress point is a little too much for it. But other than that, it works great. Okay, now our piece over here is a couple of the journal cards. Let me put this on here. It's a couple of the journal cards from the kit. And then I have this piece of paper that's my own. A couple of small journal cards as well here. So, and then I have this piece. And that is going to go on here. And what this is a full 8.5 by 11. And what you're wanting to do is you're going to fold it at the 4.5 inch mark, or crease it, well, fold it, whatever. And then you're going to fold it, let's see, let's go this way for you. So you're going to do it at 4 3/4 and at 8 3/4. And you're going to go back and forth. You're going to fold it one way and then the other. And what this is going to end up being, it's going to glue right on our page, and it's going to become a tuck for 2 journal cards here and 3 little journal cards there, and then this is going to actually flip up and you can write under it. How about that? So it's not all that much that needs to be done to it. I think I will go ahead and do 2-way tape on it. Okay, we are good to go. I've got the pieces back here, and all I did was I put my 2 journal cards here. I went around and made sure I had the distance I needed to get them in there. Then we've got the other side, which you flip that open. And here's these 3 pieces. And what I did, I laid them down and made sure I had enough room to go around each one of those and to be able to slide those in. So that's all we had to do there. And this is an 1/8 inch score tape, and this is a 1/4 inch score tape. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this off and use your pokey tool this time. And we're going to go in here and do this. And I'm hoping I don't need to add any extra glue, because this is like really good. Just regular paper. Alright, let's go in here. Get this corner. Get this corner. And we'll get it down. That'll be the hardest part right there. Alright. Make sure you have your openings going this way to the outer part of the page. And you can kind of center it as well as you can. It's going to go all the way to the top and the bottom if you use a full 8.5 by 11. But you want to make sure you leave a little lip over here to slide your cards. It's going to help slide the cards in. So then we're going to make sure all of our edges are down. Go in here and push. It's wrinkly here because of the way I dye it. Those edges are always like that. I've tried to iron them out. They just won't iron out. That's just the way it is. Nature of the beast. Okay, now with this one, we're going to get in here and do the same thing. Come on, pokey tool. There we go. You just want to be careful because this is copy paper. I had to use copy paper because it'll fold the way I want it to and hold it. And you won't be able to write on it pretty well. All right, and then this other piece, and we will be good. Oh, come on. It always wants to cause trouble, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Now, this is getting laid down right here on top of that and laid down. Push it all in because you got several little strips in there. There. Now we're decorating this piece. So, now what we want to do is to get our glue. You can see an underlying theme here, can't you? I'm using the silver, although I do have some gold. Silver's one of my favorites. What do you like better, silver or gold? It could be either the color or the metal. I've never been one for jewelry, but I think silver was always my pick. Okay, now let's get that down. It's got one of those slippery surfaces on it. Alright, and I don't know. I think it's supposed to have a little bit of a lip. Yeah, just a little one. All the way around the outside. There we go. Now the next piece. And this was I guess it was to be a belly band in the kit, but we're using it for decoration for here. Get our glue on here. Always challenge yourself, I guess, to try to see if you can do something different with the pieces that you get. If you want to rest your mind, I mean, go ahead and use it the way it was to be used, but it's sometimes fun to test yourself. Alright, I'm going to try to leave the amount all the way around the outside there. And go put my little mistletoe down here at the bottom to fill up that excess space. Okay. There we go. And I got another little... Did I have something else to show you? I'm trying to think about anything else to show you today. We've seen that. I need to glue this in still. That's another project for the future. That was an easy little project. There's a glassine bag. Huh. I think I showed this to you in the last video. But, okay. I think that's what I was thinking of. Alright. Our pieces and parts are going in. They all fit wonderfully. Look at that. It's a shame those balls are on the other side. And then these two pieces go right here. Looky, looky. And they don't stick out too far. I'm going to make that piece stick out. Oh, they actually go in even further. Look at that. Perfecto. And then you lift this up and write all over it. Or put photos. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. Give me some likes if you did. Come back to see me again. Everybody have a great day.